This is Kathy when she's just brand new, bringing her home from the hospital. And, actually I think she stayed 2 or 3 days at her grandmother's house in Bowlegs. And then we brought her to Tecumseh, where we lived at the time. And so we just bring her home. And there's Sue taking her out of the car and taking her into the house. Brand new. I would have went up there and opened the door for her, but I was filming this. There's Kathy, cleaned up and dressed up. Well, you look at a little baby like this and you wonder what they're going to be like when it gets grown. Now I know, because they're as we speak, they're grown. And they're still wonderful kids. Sue getting in the car, and Janice is waiting, and she's not. I don't think Janice is real happy right now. She just doesn't look. Well, she put on a grin. Back to Janice again. She got her doll, hang on to it, and got a little purse, maybe a teddy bear under her arm. I don't know. I can't tell. Looks like a teddy bear. That's my sister Pat and Eddie, her firstborn. I think it's Eddie. It could be Chucky. I have to ask my sister. It's dedication time. We're going to have a double dedication with my sister and Charlie. Charlie's on the right with the red tie, and her baby. And we have Kathy. Kathy and Sue and I on the other side. My brother, Harold Stockton, is the minister, and if I'm not mistaken, that was in Eufaula, Oklahoma. I'm not positive of that, but I think so. And so I'm holding Jan up with me, so she needed some help. And so we're having a dedication. Then we all got down to say a prayer. Charlie, Patsy, Sue, and myself my brother Harold. I love my brother. I think Janet's telling me to stop. I think. There on the far right is myself, Bob Stockton, my sister Louise Crabtree, Stockton Crabtree, Harold, and my mom, Marie Stockton, and my sister Patsy Stockton Mackey, and my dad Ed Stockton on the left. And that's our entire family. And so now we've added Harold's, my brother, along with us now, and Cecil, Louise's husband, and Harold and his wife, Louise. He just picked her up on his shoulder. Harold, that's my brother Harold. And Cecil tried to pick up Louise and didn't make it. Now, there's John sits right in front of his mother, John Stockton. And that is uh, Louise Stockton, Harold's wife's sister, and her husband. And I watched my brother just pick this guy up like it's a rag. I was going to pick her up, and I didn't even try. So they were good people. Then we go back to baby bed. And that's Miss Kathy, relaxing. Okay, that's old Buick that we had there, and we had for quite a while, and we are. I don't remember where we're going. That's Sue, Kathy, and Jan. We're all dressed up. I think it was church. Well, that's a house that we had in Tecumseh. So if that's a church, that was the church in Tecumseh. We went to Tecumseh Assembly of God Church there. And that's in front of the house. That's the first house that Sue and I ever owned, or that we'd ever bought. But after that, we moved to Oklahoma City. Well, Bob Stockton gets into the act there to get his picture taken. There's Janice, but I'm not sure who that other little lady is. Or guy. Maybe, I'm not sure. That's Kathy. I can tell she got two teeth. Janice Cook. And there's Kathy again. She's taking a bath. Totally naked.